But in 6 months, they will throw their hands up in desperation. Say, we can't have it. Take us back, please. But they didn't understand the ability, thinking ability of black ministers of this denomination.
That's right.
They didn't realize we had men such as Frank Bland, Louis Bland, Charles Bradford, H.W. Kibble, and others who were great leaders and didn't know they were great leaders. They were placed in positions of leadership and they succeeded. They excelled those who said that we couldn't make it. We first became treasurer of the Lake Region Conference. This church was the most disintegrated church in the world. We had 40 conferences in North America. Not one hired one black person in the office, anywhere. We had 9 unions. None of them hired any blacks anywhere. So we had to integrate. We had to start from the beginning, and God blessed us.
Amen.
Blessed us marvelously. Started the Lake Region Conference with 2,000 members and the territory of the entire Lake Union, Michigan, Wisconsin, Indiana, and Illinois. And our men were given one order: evangelize. We started with 2,000 members, and they said, we're going to send you $100,000 to start with. But when I got the check, it was just for $20,000.
What?
They felt we wouldn't know what to do with $100,000. The $20,000 we learned just with Elder Dayson, who was the president of the conference.
Yeah.
I took him down to the National Bank in Indianapolis. Elder Dayson said, Brother Crowe, you think this bank is big enough to handle our money? I said, I think it's big enough to handle it. The auditors in those days came around once a year to audit the books of the conferences. But with me, they showed up every month. Make sure we were handling the funds properly. Then we started handling it properly, and they said, it'll only come once a year. The Lord blessed the work in a marvelous way in that conference, which was the smallest conference in the Union at the time. Today is the largest conference in the Union. One of the first things that I did as treasurer was to equip our evangelists with good equipment. The equipment that we have been using in times past was equipment that the white folks had worn out, couldn't use anymore. When I became treasurer, I bought 10 brand new tents. The president didn't know what to do with them, but they used them, and the Lord blessed them, and the work of the conference grew, and it grew, and it grew. And today, that conference, which was the smallest conference in the Union, is today the largest conference. Michigan, which is the largest conference in the world at the time. I might tell another little incident. I don't have time to tell you some of the problems we had in those areas. I had the privilege of individually integrating Emmanuel Missionary College. The Lord used me. I was just a young man at the time. And I was pastoring in South Bend, Indiana, which is about 30 miles southeast of Emmanuel Missionary College. Emmanuel Missionary College today is Andrews University.
All right.
And students from Emmanuel Missionary College used to come to my church in South Bend all the time. And I was happy to have them. But I asked them one time, why are you leaving Andrews coming to my little church? Just built that brand new church there, founders church. They said, Elder, they practice segregation up here. Segregation in the highest form. I said, what are they doing? Well, they segregated us in the dining room. The blacks came in one at some tables, all the blacks, and the whites came in the other tables. In social activities, when we had skating, young ladies and the young men watch these black boys skate, and they skate real good. Spin around, loops and so forth. These white girls, they didn't care. They said, teach us how to skate like that. And there was no resistance on the part of the brethren. Teaching these girls how to skate. Now, when you skate like your brother skated, you didn't just hold hands. You had to draw very close. Some of the deans who were there didn't like it. They reported it to the president. The next day, the order came down. No more interracial skating. Blacks skate with blacks. Whites skate with whites. In the dining room, blacks eat with blacks. Whites eat with whites. Totally segregated. Well, the students came to me and they said, Elder Crowe, is there something you can do? I said, well, I wish there were. I have no one to appeal to because all of my superiors were white. My superior president was white. In fact, his name was white. I knew there was no need appealing to him. I said, now what you do now is to form a committee and go to the union president, whose name was J.J. Nethery. J.J. Nethery is one who advised that we organize regional conferences. So I said, go to him and perhaps he will solve the problem. J.J. Nethery was the president of the union, also the chairman of the board of Emmanuel Missionary College. I said, I'm sure he'll help you. So they did. They went to J.J. Nethery's office and explained what was going on. I don't know whether he knew it or not. But he told them, well, if you don't like the way things are going on here, you can go to Oakwood. So that left them there. Now, at that time, I wasn't in a position to help them. Had no one to appeal to. But then when we organized regional conferences, I had my opportunity. Because you see, the president of our conference, who was a black man, J.T. Dixon, was the first one to serve on the board of any college in North America. He was not only a member of the union committee, but he was on the board of the college. One day they invited the board members to meet, and they said, bring your treasures along because we're going to go through some financial matters that maybe they can help. One minute, you want to hear this? I was invited there. I wasn't invited to speak, but I was a guest. And here we had the whole board of Emmanuel Missionary College. And I said, Mr. Chairman, I have a word I'd like to say. And they said, President, what is it? I said, understand that we have segregation in this college. I understand the dining room is segregated and social activities are segregated, and I want to stop. In those days, I wasn't as mellow as I am now. Younger. But I realized I had organization behind me. And I said, I want this stopped in this corner in this college. Nobody said a word. I said, now if we don't have a change in the policy here, I have no alternative except when I go back to Chicago to go to the Chicago Tribune, Chicago Daily News, the Chicago Sun-Times, and the Chicago Defender. Tell them what's going on here. Next day, word came down from the president's office. No more segregation.